Today felt like Christmas morning. Welcome to day 5 of our 2-week trip in Switzerland. I checked the mountain webcams at like 6 a.m. and saw that it was crystal clear outside, so we jumped out of bed and got ready as the sun was rising to catch the first train up to the mountain. We're going on a cogwheel train that takes you to over 10,000 feet up to get incredible views of the Matterhorn and surrounding peaks. Of course, we had incredible views the entire way with how clear it is outside. Our waitress at dinner last night gave us good intel to get off at the Rodenboden station versus going all the way up to the Gornergrat station. This stop is much more scenic with no man-made infrastructure and fewer people. We walked down to this lake for some photos, but then we took the trail opposite the lake and hiked towards the glaciers. This was another tip our waitress gave us, and wow, we felt like we had this entire trail to ourselves. Definitely go this way to get away from the crowds. And by looking at the map, apparently you can hike this entire trail up to the Gornergrat station. It is pretty narrow and has some steep drop-offs, so just something to keep in mind. It was absolutely mind-blowing to be this close to the glaciers. So many things to look at and take photos of. It was sensory overload, but in the best way possible. After a few hours exploring this area, we took the train back into Zermatt, then we hopped on one of the gondolas and went up to Fury Station. There's this flock of sheep that roam all around the mountains, but they had just been put back into their pasture a couple days before this, so unfortunately we weren't able to see them in the wild and take photos, but we did find them at this cute little restaurant where we had some delicious Swiss food for lunch. After lunch, it was time to say goodbye to the lovely Zermatt, but I 100% would come back here someday.